Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Barbara and I'm so happy that you're here today because today we're going to make a video that I haven't done before, so I might come to regret this, but we'll see at the end of it. I'm going to show you all the physical unread books that I own. So all the books on my shelves that I have not read. And we'll see how many that is. I think it's around 130 to 140, so we'll see. And yeah, I want to film this video because, first of all, it's just nice to, come back in a year and see what books I had and unhauled and read and everything. And second of all, I would like you guys to comment down below which of these books you would like me to read as soon as possible. When you see a book you would like me to read that I haven't read, then write it down in the comment. You can write all the books, like all of it, in one comment, or you can put it in separate comments. It's all up to you. And then I will use these comments throughout the year to pick a book. I will try every month, but I can't promise that. Every month to read. I will pick randomly from the comments. So if you comment on the video one of the books or some of the books you'd like me to read, I will get to some of those this year. I think it is time to start. I will just tell you, I will not be telling you what the books are about because it's more than 100 books, so this video would take forever. So I'm just going to tell you the title of the book and the author. And also the shelves are not really ordered in any way. So I have some books by one author here and the same author over there. So it's all one big mess. So doesn't have any organization. So I'm just gonna go shelf by shelf and that's what it's gonna be. So let's just jump right into it. The Inland Sea by Madeline Watts. Frankenstein by Janet Winterson. Three Women by Lisa Taddeo. An American Marriage by Tayari Jones. The Bastard of Istanbul by Elif Shafak. This Is Going to Hurt by Adam Kay. The Best of Everything by Rona Jeff. The Comfort Book by Matt Haig. The Possessions of Mr. Cave by Matt Haig. The Last Family in England by Matt Haig. The Passengers by John Morse. Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. On Fire by Naomi Klein. The Merciless Ones by Namina Forna. The Death of Vivek Oji by Akwa Kemezi. The Layers Eva by Stefania Maggi. The Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. Snowflakes Over the Starfish Cafe by Jessica Redland. Christmas at Carly's Cupcakes by Jessica Redland. Climate Crisis and the Global Green New Deal by Noam Chomsky and Robert Pollin. The Beekeeper of Aleppo by Christy Lefteri. Children of Blood and Bone by Tommy Adeyemi, as well as Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tommy Adeyemi. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. The Witch and the Tsar by Olesya Salnikova-Gilmore. Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. Thistlefoot by Jenna Rose Nethercott. The Galaxy and the Ground Within by Becky Chambers, as well as To Be Taught If Fortunate by Becky Chambers. A Darker Shades of Magic, A Gathering of Shadows, and A Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab. The Song of Ice and Fire series, so we've got Game of Thrones, A Clash of Kings, A Storm of Swords, A Feast for Crows, and A Dance with Dragons, all by George R.R. Martin. The Lord of the Rings series, so that's The Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, and The Return of the King by J.R.R. Tolkien. How Not to Die by Michael Greger, M.D. Slovak translation of The Amber Spyglass by Philip Pullman. Swedish translation of The Christmas Pig by J.K. Rowling. This is from Secondhand Store. The Book of Night by Holly Black. Rescuing the Planet by Tony Hiss. The Kill Order and the Fever Code by James Dashner. I Made a Mistake by Jane Corey. The Little Paris Bookshop by Nina George. Homegoing by Ya Ghazi. The Sacred Animal Society by Luke Gamble. The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. A Trillion Trees by Fred Pierce. The Buried Giant by Kazuo Ishiguro. Slovak book Happy Andy by Jaroslava Blašková. Small Great Things by Jodi Picoult. The President is Missing by Bill Clinton and James Patterson. Concrete Rose by Angie Thomas. A Slovak non-fiction book, Moja čínska dekáda or My Chinese Decade by Pavel Dvořák. Driving Home for Christmas by Joanna Boluri. The Plague Dogs by Richard Adams.
100-åringen som klev ut genom fönstret och försvann.
By Jonas Jonasson, or in English it is The 100-Year-Old Man Who Climbed Out the Window and Disappeared.
En man som heter Ove.
by Fredrik Backman, or as we all know it, A Man Called Ove.
Min mormor hälsar och säger förlåt.
Or My Grandmother Asked Me to Tell You She's Sorry by Fredrik Backman.
Britt-Marie var här.
Or Britt-Marie Was Here by Fredrik Backman. So these, all the Swedish ones, they are in original. The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood, as well as The Testaments by Margaret Atwood. This Changes Everything by Naomi Klein. 12 Rules for Life by Jordan B. Peterson. The Color Purple by Alice Walker. Ace of Spades by Farida Abike Inide. The Three-Body Problem by Sijin Liu. The Book of Dust, Volume 1, La Belle Sauvage, Philip Pullman. To Paradise by Hanaya Nagihara. The History of Bees by Maya Lunde. A Night on the Orient Express by Veronica Henry. The Cuckoo's Calling by Robert Galbraith. The Volunteer, The True Story of the Resistance Hero Who Infiltrated Auschwitz by Jake Fairweather. Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng. Queenie by Candice Carter Williams. The Sixth Extinction by Elizabeth Colbert. The Great Derangement by Amitav Ghosh. A Slovak translation of In His Father's Footsteps by Daniel Steele. The Red Scholar's Wake by Aliette de Bodard. Pachinko by Min-Jin Lee. The Chemist by Stephanie Meyer. I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. The Tattooist of Auschwitz by Heather Morris. The Girl with All the Gifts by M.R. Carey. Firekeeper's Daughter by Angeline Woolley. The Little Cafe in Copenhagen by Julie Kaplan. The Fletcher by Beth O'Leary. The Luminaries by Susan Denard. The Whispering Dark by Kelly Andrew. Bjornstad or Beartown by Fredrik Backman. The Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling, also from Secondhand Store. The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Jabowski. Lethal White by Robert Galbraith. Fulma and Anastas Tea by Dorota Nvotova, which is a Slovak travel adventure book, non-fiction. 11/22/63 by Stephen King. My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell. Slovak translation of Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch. Gallant by V.E. Schwab. Sleeping Giants by Sylvain Newell. Burnt Sugar by Avni Doshi. This Woven Kingdom by Tahira Mafi. The Woman in Kamin 10 by Ruth Ware. Swedish translation of The Atomic Habits by James Clear. A Czech translation of Getting Things Done by David Allen. We Fall Down by Rose Sabo. The Drowned Woods by Emily Lloyd Jones. A Slovak book, Beautiful People by Zuzana Šimekova. A Czech translation of a Slovenian book, The Third World by Susanna Tratnikova. The Familiars by Stacey Halls. The Right to be Called by Sheila Watt-Coulter. Parable of the Sower by Octavia E. Butler. Finding the Mother Tree by Suzanne Simard. Pod by Laline Paul. The Uninhabitable Earth by David Wallace Wells. Atalanta by Jennifer Saint. The Wolf Den by Elodie Harper. Ithaca by Claire North. Pandora by Susan Stokes Chapman. The Song of Achilles and Circe by Madeleine Miller. How Beautiful We Were by Imbolo Bue. Keeper of Enchanted Rooms by Charlie Ann Holmberg. The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. One True Loves, Forever Interrupted, Malibu Rising, Maybe in Another Life, Daisy Jones and the Six, all by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Portrait of a Thief by Grace D. Lee. A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Stig Larsson. The Girl in the Spider's Web by David Lagerkrantz. Wild by Cheryl Strayed. Father Christmas and Me by Matt Haig. Plain Song by Kent Haruf. Swedish translation of Veronica Decided to Die by Paolo Coelho. And Harmless Like You by Rowan Hisayo Buchanan. And that's all the physical books that I own and haven't read. So that is 143 books. That is a lot of books. That's why I'm making this video, to keep myself accountable that I will read them, that I will get through some of them this year at least. And yeah, so again, if there are any books that you've seen, that you heard, and you would like me to read as soon as possible, leave a comment down below saying which book it is, and I will hopefully get to it. I think that's it for this video, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!